MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever to put on a pair of cleats. He may not throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
Now the first pitch. Jeff McNeil is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
And now here is Dominic Smith. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Kershaw gets the sign. Here he comes. 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Jacob deGrom will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now at the plate is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 0 for 9. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Two down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch on the way.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Scorched to third. Davis brings it in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he fouls this one off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch on the way. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Popped him up. Smith shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit is Kyle Lewis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, James Mccann. And that misses ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. So here's Cody Bellinger.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Davis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Will Smith.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings up Will Smith. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Next up is Max Muncy. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. 9-1-2 due up.
Jacob DeGrom.
Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. One there. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in will be Francisco Lindor. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Count now a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Chris Taylor, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So next to bat will be Chris Taylor. First offering on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. Rios on at first, nobody out. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So here is Clayton Kershaw trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. And now David Fletcher trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the stretch. Fouled off. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Dominic Smith. Now the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So here's Pete Alonso. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the AB now. Alonso, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch, hit back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, James Mccann, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Three and one, here it is.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And that misses for ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. Jacob deGrom is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Pitch popped up. Rios is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. There's ball 1. Betts leads off second with nobody out. Very high, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Davis is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Here now is Will Smith looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Outside, 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Edwin Rios. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Lewis. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 6.
First delivery to him. Jeff McNeil is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. No hits to this point. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Dominic Smith. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop, Chris Taylor.
And now the first pitch. Chris Taylor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. One out, base is empty. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
David Fletcher will be next. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Up next, David Fletcher, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. This one's down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. Now here's the first offering.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Fletcher has a play. 2 gone. Now at the plate here is Kyle Lewis. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Kershaw's ready. Here's the 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that one yanked just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
At the plate now, James Mccann, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. And we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now it'll be Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one's down to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. And there's out number 2. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Victor Gonzalez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Kevin Pillar is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Now the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Just hung in there on that one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Grounded to the right. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Aaron Loop gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
No balls and 1 strike. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2, here it is. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. One gone now in the LA seventh, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. And now the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next, here is Edwin Rios. First delivery to him.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Garrett Clevenger will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Johan Camargo is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Pete Alonso comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the stretch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate now is Chris Taylor. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next, it'll be Andrew Benintendi. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Davis has got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Brustar Gratterall will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
To the plate now, James Mccann. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball two. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, the pitcher.
Brandon Nimmo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So next to hit is Jeff McNeil. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 2-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The set and the 2-0. Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. Score remains 2-2. Robert Gesellman enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the AB now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to hit, Will Smith. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Possible winning run on first, one man away. And he misses 2-1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Next up, Max Muncy. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he can come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone. Justin Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's just 1 for 6. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Well, this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And they will walk off with game 1 here at home.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Dodgers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Brustar Graterol earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 2 hits.